All right, let me just make sure everything is running, and it looks like it is. All right. So today is Tuesday, the 20th of October. Time for another price check in Star Citizen. Hey, Alex. Good afternoon, morning, evening, whatever the time it may be in your part of the world. I don't even remember where I woke up last time. Ah, right, Alisar. Hey, Woon. Not so bad. Well, I was a little late taking my medicine today. Just a little late. By 3, 4 hours, but I don't think it's going to affect anything. Hopefully. Not anyway. Evening, alright. Yes, Moon. She got a job with another company. Um, I don't really know the details. I know I've seen her post about it on Twitter, I believe. Yeah, she left about 3 weeks ago, I want to say. I think that time frame is right. Don't quote me, but I know it's been a while. Huh. You know, Calic, I ask myself that every day. Who sells water? Is it Saba? Like, I could just suicide. Wake up feeling all refreshed. I know, Moon. Like, the Star Rudder is probably the second most anticipated ship of Star Citizen.
We just got a few new items in, so make sure to check them out.
Oh, come on, guy, don't kid us. We both know you haven't had a new item since, like, what, 3.7? 3.6? What? No, I don't need another one. I'm fine. Alright. Oh, Moon, I'm sorry, I forgot about the merchantman. So let's say the third most anticipated. So I'm gonna go merchantman, Carrick, then Star Runner. Probably in that order. Oh, really, Alex? What did you run?
Yep.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually, Calic. Especially previews. Previews don't show up, which annoys me because I had to buy like 30 pieces of chest armor to find the one that I really liked for my Halloween outfit.
Decided to hand our empire over to the Xi'an, Sherrod was there to help.
Let me
When
just claim
Costigan
this.
wanted to start his endless war, Sherrod was there to help.
Oh, good, Alex. It was probably
She says she
earlier. Let
wants
me
to
guess,
help by
three,
leading
four
us
hours
through the
ago.
door. No
Maybe a bit
thanks,
more.
Sherrod. Our
Sorry,
empire
hold on.
is better off
7 hours
without
ago.
your
I'm gonna go
help.
7 hours.
Paid for by Time for Terror.
To prevent traffic, we ask that all arriving pilots use the designated landing areas.
Let me get this claimed.
Departing ships only.
Oh, sorry, Calic. Sometimes I'll get like it'll actually pop up, but I won't get the preview of it. So you're just kind of buying it blindly. Which someone at CIG needs to learn their colors because, like, Sienna ends up being just bright orange, tan ends up being yellow. Like, I don't know who they have doing their color palettes there, but they need to be put into a new department. Alright. And we're just gonna run with a Cutlass Red today.
Why does she want the Navy to risk lives negotiating with the murderous Van Duel? Mirano says she wants us to imagine a better empire.
Oh, Moon, I wish. I am not in CIG's favor to be an insider who could release that sort of info. Like, CIG does not communicate with me specifically for anything. I mean, they probably don't even know that I stream or do stuff, you know? So I would not count me as an insider. You know, with putting the green skin on this, like green exterior, red interior, it actually makes a pretty decent Christmas Cutlass.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake
Maybe I should buy a few of these extra skins to give away for Christmas time. All right, so let's go. Let's just take a look here. Go Daymar Yela Selen today.
Launch complete.
Yeah, the Star Runner.
Quantum drive.
I don't know. I feel like maybe some of the posts will be right, and they will delay it until November
Quantum drive is now
for the anniversary. Because since they didn't release a ship or anything for CitizenCon, they might actually use it for that. That's right.
Quantum drive.
That's right, Boone. The Elf Edition. I need like some sort of like elf on a shelf quip for the Cutlass.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, like the Cutlass Red with the green paint just looks astounding. Like this looks like a proper ambulance. I mean, like the red works considerably on it. It's just the green works too. And look at that. Now it just looks like a Christmas tree. Well, I guess I need to pull up since I can't actually set trim. Oh, look, they said it. They said the dirty word in chat. And of course, we get to fly into a dust storm. Why wouldn't we?
Landing gear down.
Where are we? I don't think there's anything below us.
Landing complete.
Uh-oh, I hit something. Damn, that would have been a good landing. Oh well.
Weapons offline.
And just to be safe... Good, Alex. Good to hear. Yeah, I've seen reports of people being able to basically cause 30Ks on demand. And it seemed like it was a huge problem over the weekend, and then it just suddenly died. So either they just got bored, or something. Hey, Gruff. How was school today? 40. You know, that's actually cheaper than what it has been. We'll say that. It's definitely been cheaper, but that's still not a price that I'm going to pay. I'm gonna leave chat off today so it doesn't get in the way. Which I feel bad. I like having chat open just so I can check for things. But yeah, that's a really nice skin. It's just annoying, though, that the Drake naming scheme for the Cutlass is color-oriented. Like, oh yeah, check out my Cutlass red, and then, you know, someone's like, but it's green. Yeah, see, Alex, I usually stay on the Australian servers as well, which I don't really think there's much of a difference price-wise anymore. But I just prefer it.
Aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
All right. So we have checked Bountiful Harvest. Let's go check Shubin, since we're already lined up on it. Oh, really, Gruff?
Landing.
How are you enjoying it?
Quantum drive is now
Like, I like the Sentinel. I really do. I don't know. It's hard for me right now to justify picking one up because I'm never really going to, you know, use it. Like, half the time I'm either in a Cutlass or a Caterpillar. Yeah, what's that, Gruff? See if our mysterious... hold up. It's probably just picking up a box or a rock.
landing gear down.
Man, I sure wish I could see this vector indicator against this this light background. And will be nice just in case there's any caterpillars coming by. What did we hit?
Landing complete.
Huh, oh well.
Weapons offline.
All right, Cal. So tell me, like, aside from the extra missiles, is there anything really different about the 125? Because I feel like it's one of the more, I don't know, passed over 100 series. Yeah, Gruff, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing like a Star Citizen version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That tungsten is pretty high. And out. Wow. What gold? Well, that's concerning. Like I can fill up on everything else, but yeah, wow, gold and tungsten are just out. At Shubin. Oh. That's disappointing for other people. Yep, he is. He is rock mining. Now I see, if we were pirates, we could just follow this guy while stealth and just see where he mines. Wait 30 minutes, then just grab all the rocks out of his rock. But we're not pirates, so we're not going to do that. Alright. Sorry, the paranoia in me makes me, like, watch that door whenever I close it, just to make sure someone isn't going to catapult in. Hey, Death, of course! I bought this green skin as soon as it was available.
Drink interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
See, and if we target the rock, he doesn't know that, that we're following him.
Launch
But again,
complete.
we are not going to do that because we are not pirates. Alright, so that is Shubin Mining SCD-1. Let's go to Kudra Ore next. Well, Calic, unfortunately, some pirates are very good at what they do. That's why you have to be sneaking, conniving, and pay attention to what they do so you can stay on top of the game, and hopefully, one step ahead. Or at the very least, not far enough behind where they actually catch you. That's right, Death. Like, the skin, oh my god, the skin is nice. Like, I will chuck out 5 USD for the ability to have a nice, pretty green skin. Which, for some reason, is more emerald than the Phoenix Emerald. Like, do they know what the color emerald is supposed to look like? It just looks nice. Although, my lights, okay, now my lights are working.
Landing gear down.
Gruff, the Cutlass isn't your favorite ship. What? That's a brave opinion to have. Yeah, and I sure wish I had a clearly indicated vector indicator.
Weapons offline.
Now, Death, I've never actually looked up Beryl because I dislike it so much. Is Beryl actually green? Like, I thought it was, like, red. And I shouldn't have left that tailgate down, but the damage is already done, so we're going to see what the prices are, then double check our comms channel. Yes, it would, Calic. Maybe one day, CIG will learn that there is more than one way to skin a cat. Ooh, 23.92. Of course we can't fill it there. Gold, more available here, still bad. 69, nice. Barrel. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much all I need right there. So that's Kudra. And, alright. ArcCorp 141, here we come. Ah, okay. Okay. Gotcha, Death. I'm not very good when it comes to geology or mineralogy, whatever the study is of minerals.
Interplanetary craft.
Pretty sure it's
Your
geology,
systems
but
are online.
don't quote me. Hey, Armor. Okay, so pretty much if it has the 96 SCU, you can pretty much do whatever a Constellation can, and odds are you'll probably be a little bit faster than a Constellation as well. So, that means runs like, probably titanium from Humboldt. Sometimes you can get lucky with agresium off of Lyria. I'm not shooting. Looking for ArcCorp 141. Some people swear they've had luck running medical supplies from the Microtech Area 2 New Babbage. And that might be a decent run. It's just right now medical supplies are very overfarmed. Like, if you could buy medical supplies at base price around Microtech, I would say yes. Use the Star Runner to bring medical from Microtech systems into New Babbage. Oh, you could, Alex. He was just asking about the training in the Star Runner.
Quantum drive is now.
And since it has the exact same SCU as a Constellation, well, Andromeda anyway, and, well, Aquila, and pretty much any route that works for the Constellation will work for the Star Runner. Hey, Jason, welcome back. Ah, okay. Mineralogy. So that actually is a thing. Now I know.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, I spent a little time in the Caterpillar. That's fair death. Power of the internet. Limitless information and knowledge at our fingertips. And
Landing
smooth.
complete.
But do we overshoot? Oh, just barely. Calic, it's supposed to be 576. So the problem right now is every ship has this tiny physicalized radar component inside of it. It's not even really like a radar component. It's just the center of the beacon. So, like, you know when you step outside of your ship and it says you're like 26 meters from it? Wherever that little beacon thing is right there, there's like a little tiny, almost laser-looking component. The problem is with the Caterpillar, for whatever reason, that little laser beacon thing was moved into one of the cargo containers, like one of the actual cargo modules. And it's physicalized, which means it actually blocks your, it actually blocks some of your cargo. Unfortunately, in this case, it blocks nearly, like 10, 12 SCU because of where it's placed. So it is supposed to be 576. At the same time, some of the invisible components of the ship are also currently placeholdered inside the cargo modules. You can't see them unless you go to your hangar on the main menu, but the components are currently just placeholdered in the cargo. There's basically just invisible component boxes just spread throughout the cargo modules. Alright, 2475. That is absolutely disgusting. Barrel has a very small price increase. It's at 355 though. Yeah, everything else looks okay except the Agresium and Barrel, although I don't know why you would buy Barrel at all when you can get Tungsten at whatever. You guys already know this. I'm just going to skip the whole Barrel rant. Anyone watching already knows how I feel about barrels, so I'm not really going to do anyone justice by saying otherwise. Exactly, Gruff. To use one of my favorite quotes, okay, but why though? Calic, yes, eventually. One day. Unfortunately, eventually can be a very long time.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Okay, Death, you gotta tell me, do you
Systems
really
are
just
online.
fly around, moving barrel? Do you actually do that? Are you really hurting me this way? Oh, Jason, that sucks. Yeah, man, of course. I'm glad you actually got to make some use of it. I mean, you know, hitting the rock sucks, but it happens. They do get in the way. That's fair, Death. I wanted to make sure you weren't out there, like, wasting time just to get on my nerves with some barrel. Like, maybe it turns out no one is actually trading barrel, and it's just, like, one person trying to mess with it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, let's go check in with... we'll do Benson first, why not? Gruff, I have no idea. Surprise me. What is your next project?
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, see, that's just a pretty skin. Pretty skin on a pretty ship. Although I kind of wish they would give the Cutlass the same treatment as the Caterpillar. Make the cockpit glass red.
Quantum drive is now off.
Well, good, Jason. I'm glad to see that you're dodging the inevitable error code that must not be named. Exactly, Slim. Like that could be like a nice April Fool's episode of something.
Landing gear.
Actually, I need to start thinking up a nice April Fool's video. Alright, we are there. Hop the pole. Oh, too hard, too hard. Ow.
Landing complete. Weapons offline.
Sorry, I'm getting used to be able to fly without gravity counteracting again. Gruff, I'm going to assume a Starfarer, but I could be wrong. Jason, I actually play it 2560 by 1440, but due to internet, I believe I currently have the stream being downscaled to 1080. So I don't know if there's any sort of quality loss from that. Like, I'm playing at a higher resolution, but the stream itself is at a lower. Yeah, it's about, I would say, average of 29 frames per second for me. And it looks like we get to sit here for a while until this updates. So let me just look. Yeah, I had that right. Okay, so standing absolutely still, it's 29.9, 30. 24, 22. Okay, so running around, it seems to dip around the 22-ish area. Gruff. Gotcha. Okay, so that's probably going to be the Reliant series then. Hey, Ian, look who it is. Alright, so Ian, let us know. Were you able to do your inaugural fluorine run? How did it go? Death. Okay, that could be it. That's fair. I didn't think about that. Oh, good, Jason. I don't know, like I'm only playing on a 1070. I mean, it's an overclocked 1070, but you know, I'm not running on the beefiest of graphics cards. And yeah, Moon, I always forget that there's a tab shortcut because I never really use display info. Alright, so this is going to take a while. So we're going to hop over to ArcCorp 157 and then come back to see if this one's going to behave any better. Probably death. Hey, no worries, Ian. Hey, take your time, no rush. Oh, man, I can... What's that? I can throw you a couple of extra bucks so you can actually do the fluorine run. Oh,
Hello,
30K comes for us all.
Your systems are online.
I'm sorry, man. See, I don't even touch Laranite anymore. Just because of the ridiculous buy-in. And especially since it's a lower profit now, I don't really feel like it's worth it. Versus the risk. Hey, Tyler. It's actually not bad. A lot of people right now are turned off of trading due to the PvP event. So it's actually made trading a little bit easier for those willing to stick around. And as long as you're not freighting into Alisar or Grimhex, very rarely are you going to notice a difference. Like I've had a lot of great luck so far. Hell, I've actually freighted caterpillars into Grim with absolutely zero fluff happening. So it hasn't been bad.
Quantum drive is now off.
Calic, that is a good question. I want to say it's 2,500. I'm actually going to refuel and repair once I get here because I dinged my wing up. So you give me a second and I can tell you. Oh, that's fair, Ian.
Landing gear down.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Let me get on the ground. Man, I wish I could see this vector indicator amidst all this snow. That would be nice. A drop shadow, perhaps? And kiss the ground.
Landing complete.
Oh, yeah, hamster, always. Like, okay, I do it just for the fun, really. One at a time. Yeah, Ian, I've actually been getting that too with the equipment issue. I had it a ton the other day while actually trying to swap into my new mask that took me like 2 weeks to actually, you know, have sent to my account. That went pretty quickly. All right, let's see. Just to double check. Yeah, 2,500. All right.
Weapons offline.
Wait a second. What was that?
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake
A
interplanetary craft.
prospector?
Your
Ooh,
systems are
he's playing a
online.
dangerous game. I mean, Graf, we could set something up. I mean, hell, I guess I could actually start up a game show for Star Citizen. I guess would actually get me to, like, finally fully utilizing the Stream Deck. Set up for a soundboard, pop-ups. It's got like a whole thing going. Alright, so Astatine is still awful. Everything else is alright, so we're gonna pick up a little bit of Astatine. Not a lot. Ian, just double-click, double-click with your left mouse button, and you should just be able to yeet it. It doesn't work all the time. Sometimes you just drop it. Hey, Alejandro. Yeah, I've got, well, it's set up for base price. It isn't set up for, prices, you know, being adjusted. But, like, I set up a projected profit sheet for pretty much every ship that runs trade. Yeah, Gruff, it's fine. Like, I just hate having it closed just in case something pops up that I need to pay attention to.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Yeah, and if I do run it, like, with Jeopardy rules, then, I mean, you know, multiple people can participate. Ah. Looks like Shadow lost a bit of money. Alright, let's take this into Deacons. Oh, and since it's daytime, it's a little hard to see. That's Benson. From Benson should be Deacons. There we go. Really need CIG to expand the whole drop shadow thing.
Quantum drive is now on. Landing gear up.
Oh, Alejandro, I'm... Okay, hold on. Let me just tab out. I need to check something. For whatever reason, my chat has links disabled. And I don't know why, because like I've set it to disable moderation. Hold on. I'm just gonna see if there's something that's changed. Just double checking. Yeah, okay, so in my settings, it's set to where people can post links in chat. But, for whatever reason, it's... I need to recouple. 1 second, sorry. Alright, there we go. And that's a mountain. Let's pull up. Shadowfucker lost all their money. Well, that's no good. Maybe we can do something about that.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alejandro. Tell you what. If you want, post it as a comment on the stream after it's over, Alejandro, and it should be able to go through. Just gonna this guy out here. Yeah, Death, like, I don't mind the links and stuff. I mean, at the very worst, I can just always, like, delete it if it's spam or something. YouTube has just been awful when it comes to, you know, like, auto-moderating chat. Apple. Maybe we can always do some more trivia. Okay, so medical is still absolutely disgusting. Stems aren't bad though. So base price. Yeah, 848. That is an awful price. I don't know why people keep freighting that in. Fluorine and chlorine are looking pretty good though, so it looks like the fluorine run into Deacons is back on the menu for people who don't want to run it to Grim Hex. I'm just selling this relay to get it out of the ship. Oh, thank you, Ian. Try to keep things fairly I wouldn't say low energy, but chill around here. Nice and mellow, you know, like we're all here to make money, or at least learn about making money. It's fine. Like, I like seeing the likes, but, you know, like, I'm not really too concerned about, you know, getting those likes or whatever. You know, if people want to do it, I appreciate it. If not, you know, no big. No harm done. It's the dislikes that keep me up at night, that make me cry. Alright, let's go see if Benson is behaving now. Yes, Ian, yes it is. The caterpillar is a brick in thick atmosphere.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Uh-oh. Looks like Shadow might be being targeted by someone. Whoops. What did I hit? Was that X? Yes, it was. Hey, Joel. Welcome back, man. All right, Benson. I looked at Nakamura. Ah, see, I spent too long typing, and then I've lost my place. And I keep looking at Talarine. Hey, Luddox, sorry, I was looking for this Benson Mining. Yeah, that is a good question. Again, like I said, the whole
Quantum drive.
YouTube thing just absolutely prevents anyone from posting links. Yeah, Gruff, I can do that. I mean, you know, Humboldt Mines is my favorite place to run anyway. So, I mean, it's not like it's really taking me out.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, Ian, like, sometimes whenever I'm trekking in the Caterpillar, I'll put on, like, a bunch of, like, 70s, 80s country songs. There's, like, a whole trucking playlist on Spotify.
75%.
Actually, I've got quite a few different
Landing
trucking
complete.
playlists that I like to listen to. Oh, Admiral, I mean, Gruff, of course we're going to be checking Shading Glen. I mean, it's at ArcCorp, after all. You know, Jason, I feel like maybe you're onto something there. Little sus, little shady, if you will. Fortunately, since there are no planetary outposts, this will actually be fairly quick to wrap up both of these. Ugh. All right, yeah, 768. Everything else is still stock. So, name of the game is Do Not Buy Astatine at ArcCorp 157 or Benson. All right, with Yela out of the way, let's go visit Selen. With Chairman Myers voted the most likely a place to get shot at. Also, how do we like our look for Halloween? Like, I tried to get as much, like, brown for the top as I could to match. Like, everyone's been using the Microid torso outfit, and I'm gonna sound like a hipster, but I didn't want to use it since everyone else was using it. So I tried to come up with something slightly different for it. But I still hate that everything has to have lights on it. Like, it's so hard to find an outfit that looks good and does not have lighting. To fill a cat with fluorine, it's about 135,000. As far as astatine, I would say probably 730. 7.30 is probably where I would cut off buying astatine. Anything below that is okay.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Yes, Grizz, I have. In fact, thank you for reminding me. I actually voted yesterday for all my fellow Americans out there that are of legal voting age and have registered to vote. Please consider voting at your earliest convenience. This is your time to make your voice heard, and every vote matters.
Complete.
Look what we have here. All right, since we've completed all of our stops, we're gonna give them the quick flyby before we head out to Selen. Yeah, of course, Grizz. Also, be sure to read up on your local ordinances and everything else that is going to be on the ballot before going. That way you can make an informed decision in your local elections. Because while state and federal level things matter, a lot of the policies that can affect pretty much everyone begin at home. And make sure to read up on the language too, because some of those are very confusing. Oh yeah, we do need to stop by Grim for scrap, don't we? Well, so much for selling. Yeah, Ian, like, Shady... Oh, man, I love the Shady Glen run. Mostly because it's, you know, base price, so obviously it's going to have the maximum profit, but no one ever really goes.
Quantum drive is now off. Landing.
But yeah, Death, like, they actually started ours fairly early at our local fairground, so it's, you know, nice and spaced out. No one's really bunched up. Like, the only complaint I had was the guy behind me who, for whatever reason, was pretty much, like, just hugging my backside in line. Like, everyone else is figuring out this whole social distancing thing, except him. I just want to see what we've got. Now, that's an odd ship to have a crime stat in. Never mind, there he's gone.
Hello, and welcome to
Thank you, Grizz. Oh, Porco, I never left. I was just feeling, not up to snuff when it came to streaming, you know? At the very least, I was doing some non-Star Citizen things while I was on a little bit of a burnout. Since we didn't get any sort of meaningful gameplay with the cargo decks.
landing pad assigned.
Oh, yeah, Def. I wouldn't really go on the weekend anyway. Could not blame you. Oh, I took the funky way in. Alright, well, we'll just go the long way.
Landing gear down. Landing
All right.
complete.
Landing complete. Have a business to say.
Sorry, catching up here a little bit. Why is my tailgate still down? Oh yeah, see Ian, like I'm in Arkansas and we got complacent super early. Mostly because since Arkansas is a very rural state, it takes a long time for anything to really get here. I mean, you know, mostly technology, but infections being the same. So it didn't really hit its stride until probably a couple of months ago. And we're not doing well. I think we have 100,000 cases or more at the moment, which isn't great for a state with only 3 million people. But a lot of people are still kind of, I mean, like, they were already on burnout before it even hit its main stride. So things are going to get bad, but hopefully we will we'll get through it. Hey, Caleb, afternoon. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Well, Trooper, they've been striking a lot of them off, if they're in, like, prison. Like, they've been not counting, prison, cases. Wow! You know, this PvP event has really driven the price of scrap down at Grim Hex. A very enterprising trader could probably make some quick runs off that. Porco. I think we've got about 1,000 COVID deaths in Arkansas alone. Like that number might be off. It's been a little while since I've checked it. Alright, Hangar 6. So now we're gonna go back to selling. Seriously, that is the best, absolute best, quality of life edition, 2-star citizen. That sounds right, Jason. Which, the population of my town is only about 9,000 anyway, so... like, it still hasn't really hit here a lot. Like, we're still fairly okay at the moment. Okay, that's just stuck. I don't like that. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna swap out for something fresh. Eventually mining to the research facility. I mean, you could probably easily do like 6 or 7 an hour, especially if you're really trucking. Yeah, Trooper. Now, you have to remember, it's Arkansas. We're not exactly the most healthiest state in the nation, either. So, when you already have complications that get even further complicated, it's, makes for a pretty easy death. That's not the right way to phrase that. Cocktail of complications. Let's go with that. Easy for things to get way too complicated way too quickly. We're gonna take the 100i. I was actually enjoying flying that yesterday. Well, Gruff, that's because they're slow, underpowered, and overpriced. The poor Terrapin has nothing to do and no reason to justify its awful price tag. Oh, Death, I'm sorry. That has got to be stressful for her. My best friend's mom is a nurse at a nursing home. And they had a very irresponsible employee who worked through all the wings in the nursing home and contracted COVID. So, the whole place is locked down. It's just one giant corona hotbed at the moment. Oh, Trooper, it is much worse than a seasonal flu. And a lot of the things with that, too, is because it keeps mutating. We're still understanding it. Like, the flu, we've had a lot of time to understand. Things can be mitigated. Like, you can get the seasonal flu shot. Even if corona isn't, any deadlier than the seasonal flu, it has differences and variations that make it more dangerous.
Complete.
Like, I have seen what it can do to people, and it has caused permanent organ failure and reduced functionality. And right now, I'm having horrendous kidney issues. Like, my kidneys are losing functionality at a fairly rapid rate. So I am doing my best to stay away from such things. Which is a shame, because I really wanted to check out some haunted houses this year. Haunted houses are one of my favorite things to go to.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
I mean, pretty much all the science is working on it, Trooper. I mean, that's the thing. Like, viruses mutate. The flu mutates. Just some mutate rapidly in comparison to others, especially when it spreads so quickly. Yeah, Gruff, we'll probably hit Tram and Myers first. It is my favorite spot on Selin. Oh, good to hear, Ian. Like, I actually got an ultrasound for it last Friday. So hopefully we will find out what is going on. I don't want to, go on dialysis or anything. I can't even properly pronounce it. Yeah, Caleb, have a good one, man. I will see you around. And yeah, Trooper, especially with the whole PvP event going on.
Quantum drive activated.
Like, it's just super easy to get shot there. But I say that, last night, I spent some time just hanging out at Tram and Myers. Like, I hid inside the building, and I was planning on just making spooky ghost noises at people as they came in. And only 2 people came in, so maybe people are avoiding it during the PvP event. And really, of the 2 people that came in, one guy was just delivering a box. Let's see. Ho, Alex, I am so sorry. Oh, sorry, Gruff. I saw it earlier. Hands down, I would say that my favorite ship from Mysk, without a doubt, is probably the Freelancer Max. It is 120 SCU in a very tiny package.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, Trooper. There was a bug in 3.9 where basically they had the 3.6 profits, but with the 3.5 economic model. So it meant pretty much just near infinite Laranite, super close to where you could sell it off.
Landing complete.
So a lot of pirates and whatnot were taking advantage of that just to get quick kills. And they fixed that. And tail end of 3.9, literally like a couple of days before 3.10 went live. Favorite RSI ship. If I get to pick between Flight Ready or Concept, I'm gonna say the Mantis, actually. I love the idea of the Taurus, but the Mantis really added a new element of gameplay, and I felt like it really put traders on their toes. Good God, 795. All right, well, that sounds about right when it comes to Tram and Myers. 2749. Nope, that's why I don't touch Laranite. It's a ridiculous investment for a very middling profit. Oh, death. Okay, hold on. You know what? Scratch that. Scratch the Mantis. I totally forgot that the Apollo was a thing. So yeah, we're gonna walk that back and say the Apollo. I can. Hold on, Gruff. I got you. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, there's been literally not a single peep on the Apollo since it was sold, so it's just so forgettable now. Hey, Tio. Afternoon, man. How goes lunch? Hey, evening, Cal. Alright, we're just by literally one... Okay, we got one unit of Laranite. Negative. The Apollo is not flyable. The Apollo has not even been worked on yet. Also, again, I have to rant. Why is it that I enter the door here? The seat is here, so when I enter, instead of just walking straight up to it, I have to turn to the left to close, and then go to my seat. That is a terrible design, and the button should be right here. It's going to be my daily rant whenever I fly this thing until they fix it. Yeah, so definitely what Alex said. Astatine, titanium, and it's a very tight fit, but if you can land a caterpillar at Humboldt Mines, you can get very cheap titanium.
Operational.
Ah, alright, Tio, let me guess. Is it more flight stick? Sorry. Is that the special package we have coming in today? Probably not, Admiral. They get persnickety about trying to shove those things into places.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear.
Like, for those of you who somehow do not know, Humboldt Mines is probably my absolutely favorite trade location. Like, it has just the right amount of risk versus reward. There's absolutely no armistice zone, but no one goes there because it's so difficult to land. Like, it is nearly impossible to land a caterpillar at Humboldt. But if you do it, you will be rewarded. Ooh, Ian. Okay, so there's a way you can do this, but you're going to have to do at least 1 or 2 missions. Oh, Alex, why not? Like, I'm not at Humboldt right now. You could be going now. And I don't just, like, repeat it. Like, I'll go, like, 3 or 4 times and then go to something else. Like, I like to keep it sustainable. Nice, Tio. Oh, you gotta hide them, huh? Oh, sorry to hear it.
Landing gear deployed.
Just tell her you picked them up on sale. Or a friend sent them to you. Oof, too fast. We gotta abandon that. And 1 second. Let me get down to the ground here.
Weapons deactivated.
Yeah, Grizz. I would say trading gameplay is viable. Now, I will say it is still super risky. If the error code that must not be named happens, you are still completely out of cash. But, yeah. Tell her you went on a giveaway through the stream. That's exactly right. We did a 3,000 follower Verpal giveaway. Yeah, Tripper, I've been noticing that, so I've been trying to stick to landing pads as much as I can. But yeah, Grizz, it's still high risk, high reward, but trading is viable, I would say. Ugh. Medical supplies are not, though. People keep trading medical supplies. I don't understand why. Hey, Tripper. Sorry, I try to keep up with chat. Been a bit fuzzy today, unfortunately. The blood pressure meds. Like, usually I don't have side effects, but I guess, you know, when your kidneys are going out, they tend to happen. Gruff, as far for the Reliant variants, probably the what do you call it? The combat one. Is it the Tana? Hey, it's Alex. Look who it is.
Core system operational.
Both in stream chat and game. How do we keep lining up on the same server? Yeah, Grizz, stability is kind of a crapshoot. Oh shit, it's Cameral. Yeah, like stability is kind of still kind of up in the air. You know, it's tossed about. Sometimes it's super stable. Sometimes you can't do anything. See, I'm still in the old 2.0 keybinds, and one of the issues with that is that decoupled mode is on caps lock.
Quantum drive.
Yeah, Trooper, like, that's why I don't really use vet logouts, too. Like, I don't care how stable they say it is, I just don't use it. Hey, VP, yeah, that sounds right.
Quantum
I,
drive.
like the trading websites are an amazing tool. But I feel like people take them like as a gospel too much, and they don't really like the trading sites can't really factor in various. Now, what was that? Sorry, I saw something oh so briefly on my radar, followed by a contact.
Contact.
What we got? No pilot, but a crime set of 2. And a mantis. What? What is this? When was the last time you guys saw a mantis in game? No life sign though. Is that an NPC? What is this? They actually have NPC mantises now? That is amazing. I guess we could help the guy out.
Alert. Weapon systems overheating.
I mean, like, what is a 100i going to do? But, this is nice. I'm glad they actually have these guys on planets now.
Alert. Weapon systems overheating.
This thing has missiles, doesn't it?
Weapon systems overheating.
It's been a long time since I've done fighting in an Origin ship, though. Whoa.
4 shield under attack.
What's on this thing? Size 2? Size 3s?
Hostile eliminated.
Negative, Tripper. I did not do call to arms. Sorry, catching up on the chat again. Make sure I wasn't going to get glass coming in here.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, Ian, just hold down left click. Like when you go to drink, just hold down your left click and you'll just guzzle the whole thing. instead of having to like take the little wine sips.
Landing complete.
Ah, see, I should have been gimbaling that then. Oh well. Man, that was actually, you know what? That was probably the best addition I've seen. Actually having NPCs on planets, you know. Terminal. I mean, I like the 100i. I'm not gonna keep it. I'll just buy it in game when 3.12 drops. Yeah, Kellic, that's probably what I'm going to do as well. 435. That's not bad. It's cheaper than what it's been. Still not good, but it's not bad. All right, so it's Terra Mills. Time to go check out Galette. Ah, that's fair. That's fair, Alex. I guess you got me there. Oh yeah, Ian. Yeah, that way you don't have to like wine sip it. It took me a lot longer than I'm willing to admit to figure that out.
Origin jump routes.
Whoa! Oh right, because we're decoupled.
System operational.
Yeah, yeah. The Tana is a fairly beefy ship. Alright, we're going to Galette, I think? Sorry, it's hard for me to type and talk at the same time. Actually, you know what? We can go ahead and go to Hicks. Why not?
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Yeah, Terminal, I would like to see that. Like, I enjoy... Okay, so, like, the Reliant has some good ideas, but I feel like they put in several design flaws just so they could shove in the transforming gimmick. Like, you know, not being able to exit to the back without changing flight modes, no ejection. And just really overpriced for the amount of cargo that even the taller version offers. Like, I love the design, it's just, I feel like they gave it too many flaws to make it work. And of course, when it came out, it was super fragile. Like, what irks me is they keep buffing things like the Gladius and Avenger, so it loses no performance or effectiveness whenever it loses a wing, and they completely ignore that for pretty much any other ship. Yeah, that too.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, the Car2 pretty much falls apart when it loses a wing, doesn't it? And nice and floaty, gentle landing,
Landing complete.
and we're down.
Weapons deactivated.
Yeah, Des, I think you're onto something there. Like, it doesn't really seem like it's there for an extended engagement. Like, it has a lot of front-end Alpha Strike firepower. But it's not really... It's not really there for an extended engagement, you know? Like, a Vanguard can sit there and whittle something down. Tana, not so much. Oh, hey, it's Porco! Okay, 1681, 281. So there's been some slight movement of stems sometime recently. It's not bad, I guess. Alright, so now on to Galette. Oh yeah, terminal, it's nice. You know, helps with not crashing into things. Caraval, if you're watching, go for it.
Core system
No, go for it. There it is. There's Galette.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
I will say, though, with the failings of the Car2, I think it does have the best engine sound. Like, the Car2 sounds like a bulldog.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Yeah, like, I kind of want to see the Santok guy. And Terminal, that's a good question. Maybe we'll get shot and find out. Rough. I want to say that the Cutlass has more damage potential since you can kit it out for like 48 size 1 missiles. Hey, Leva.
Landing
One of these
gear
days,
deployed.
Leva and the rest of his crew, their merry gang, are going to take me out while running trade. Although hopefully today is not that day.
Landing complete.
Ah, off center. Oh well. Yeah, see, I haven't really messed with the Prowler a lot, but I love the sound of the Car2. Yeah, Leva is part of the Mongrel squad. Which is the group of pirates I tell you guys about from time to time. The ones who will actually give you a chance to pay up and let you be on your way with your cargo. Or steal your lunch money if you're in a rock. Wow, 418. 418 at Galette. That's actually a really good price. Especially around Crusader. We might that could be considered. That could actually be a fairly valid run. All right, well that's it for Crusader. We're gonna take this Laranite back to Alisar just to see how awful it is. Hamster. I mean, Distilled Spirits would be a very good run right now, especially at Shady Glen.
Origin jump works. Your service. Core system operational.
Alright, take this into Alisar. That'll let us swap for a bigger ship, too. We're checking, ArcCorp. Yeah, Seagruff, like, I'm always looking more at, like, the actual full-on potential.
Quantum drive activated. Landing gear raised.
Because, like, stock, I don't really care about stock. Stock is easy to modify.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
Leva, I'll check sell prices on certain things, not everything. Because most of the time when it's like, you know, astatine, titanium, major ports, those are going to be the same. Medical supplies will kind of vary. Fluorine will vary at certain locations. But
Please
most of the
proceed to
time, it's
sign
more of the
landing
buy price you have to worry about than the sell price.
Landing gear deployed.
But yeah, like with things that I find that vary more, I do check the sell price. For example, you're double checking Laranite at Alisar right now.
Landing complete.
Landing complete.
But yeah,
Doesn't
Gruff,
say.
like the Tana has a lot of missile capability. Yeah, Lonix. Actually, okay, so I don't know if you've watched my State of Trade videos, but the last time I started making them, I changed the format so you could actually see what the base price of the commodities is when I'm talking about them. Commodities are. What the base price of the commodities are. Like, for example, Distilled Spirits has a base price at the moment of 4.06. So, like, 418, 420 isn't actually bad. Once it starts hitting, like, 440, 460, that's when I say no. For example, medical supplies have a base price of 15.75. This is 17.25, so you're losing, like, $1.50 in profit if we buy this. Which is one of the reasons I don't really truck medical supplies. But yeah, I'll bring it up. The next place we go to. Okay, again, for example, Laranite base sell price is 31.01. Here it's only 28.11. If we buy Laranite at like 26 or 27 UEC and we sold it here, we're only making like the exact same profit of like acetine or titanium, but with 4 times the buy-in price. Leva! Leva! Yeah, so for those friends that you're asking for, I've actually been trading mostly solo. Usually when I'm on stream anyway.
When citizens
Like,
everywhere
a lot of the
to
org
the new heart of the empire,
has really kind of taken a break.
where those of us struggling can
You know what? I'll risk it.
vote for Mira No this election and imagine.
But yeah, I've mostly been running solo, which is not good for me, obviously, but it's hard for me to get set up in a group and decide, like, I'm going to do something at a specific time. That's right, Ian. Man, I could go for a biscuit right now. Yeah, Gruff, just pick it up in game. Besides, it's a Reliance series. It should be cheap enough. Porco. Well, Leva, you're welcome to come pet this one, but it's gonna be jumping away.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
All right,
Your
let's
systems
double
are
check, make sure no one's sitting on the front before I take off. All right, we're good. Lux, I could pull up the actual percentage itself. I really go more off the actual like hard numbers. Like I feel like looking at just percentage without the proper context can lead to bad information. Like, okay, so for example,
Quantum drive is now on.
let me just pull up an example. I'm gonna post something in the chat, so you guys are going to lose audio while I tab out. Uh, 3.10. That's the one I want. Okay, so I'm gonna post something in chat, and you'll probably get the link before you actually hear me talk about it. But this is my projected profits for common haulers. And just take any ship, really. Actually, you know what? Just for simplicity, let's look at the Caterpillar. Let's look at iodine. So, iodine has a profit margin of 22%, which sounds great until you realize you're only going to make about 5,600 off of a run. So, you know, a lot of people just see a margin and go, wow, that's a really good margin. I should run that. Like, for example, distilled spirits. Excellent margin, 26.98%. You make 84,000 in a Caterpillar. If you run scrap is an even better margin at 27.03, but you only make 28,000. So the profit margin, like the percentage, is something to consider. But just, you know, it's also something that you should only trust so far. 93K. You must have actually got lucky and got all the all 576. Yeah, okay, so Leva, I would like to actually see a like an actual app that has a sort of like an actual visualization that actually shows you the route, like an actual physical map. Oh yeah, like I would actually just appreciate any sort of, you know, trading app. Kind of, Ian. At the moment, you might actually be able to buy decent. Well, okay, so at this hour in the early afternoon, astatine is going to be through the roof. It's probably going to be about 752. In fact, I think when we checked it yesterday, it was about that over at Ida. But like if you can go super late night or very early in the morning, like if you wake up and you do some trading in the morning, you can usually get astatine very cheap. Hey, Parker. Afternoon. How are things going for you? And I actually don't know what I'm gonna hit first, Gruff. Probably gonna do Walla first, just because it's off to the left. I like to go left to right. I say that map-wise, it's left to right. And just to get it out of the way, like I prefer Lyria, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do Walla first. But yeah, Ian, you're more likely to get stable pricing, or a more stable price with titanium, specifically at Humboldt. Everyone is still doing titanium and Ariel right now because of Laranite. Pass. Just pass on it. Like right now, titanium over there is anywhere from like 720 to 740 because people are buying all the Laranite they can and filling up with titanium, and they just keep doing it. And really, I don't think Laranite is worthwhile in the current economy, especially with the error code that must not be named. So I would definitely say just drop Laranite, forget about it, let someone else sweat over it. Go pick up some cheap titanium over at Humboldt Mines, and you know, if you get an error code that must not be named, if you get a crash, you're only out 400k versus 1.5 million. Oh, Graf, I'll probably keep doing it, like, you know, multiple times. Oh, Parker, what part of the desert?
Is now off.
Tell me New Mexico. Oh, that's one of my favorite places to go. Oh, really, VP? Oh, it is that early afternoon.
Quantum drive is now
Technically, it is peak trade time for many places, so yeah, titanium at this particular hour might not be good. Sorry, usually when I go, it's kind of an oddball time for a lot of people.
quantum drive is now off.
Calic, if I'm smart, I go to Area 18. However, I like trekking it either to Levski or Grim Hex, just because I hate flying into Area 18. Usually, Leva, I will, like, the Caterpillar, I'll usually leave base. I actually need to pick up the more upgrades for the weapons. The shields, I'll leave base. Ah, that's right, Vegas. Sorry, you told me that. Yeah, shields I'll usually leave base, although these are currently upgraded at the moment-ish. Like, they're not upgraded the best. I bought the wrong shield.
Landing gear down.
Like, really, aside from maybe shielding and weapons, I don't see the point of upgrading anything else on the Caterpillar. Because, like, I enjoy having repeaters for the pilot. And give me just a second to get landed here. Definitely not an angle I suggest with the cat. Usually when I come in right to left.
Landing complete.
Yeah, Parker, I kind of agree. Like, honestly, unless your org can currently achieve the gameplay loop that they want to right now, there's not really a big point to orgs. Like, I've got an org that, you know, I'm in, that I had up, but I'm pretty much the only one who still really regularly plays, and I feel bad when people apply. It's like, I try to tell them, you know, that we're kind of dormant at the moment. Like, a lot of people are just waiting for more exciting things to be added. Is there an invisible storm that I don't know about? Yeah, that's a storm walk, alright. But yeah, it is really way too early for orgs. Like, literally hundreds of orgs have lived and died in between when they were first introduced and today. And, like, you have some of the super orgs, like Test and... I forget the other ones. Corporation or whatever. But really, it's more of like a goon swarm or just like mass setup. Hey, wow, look at that. 709. Yeah, Moon. Yeah, just kind of that Mike Myers thing going on. Okay, so Astatine is still 709 at 061. So it looks like those mid-tier haulers can still get cheap Astatine. By the way, if you do own a Caterpillar, do not come to 061 because their max cap is 300 SCU, and at the moment they only have 146. So if you bring a Caterpillar, you will be disappointed. Yeah, that's right, Gruff. Yeah, if you have a faith-based org or whatever, you know, I guess that works. Spreading the way of Pico. VP. Yeah, it'll probably be even worse by the time I get around to it. So much for Humboldt today. Guess we got started too late. So the rule of thumb is to buy titanium at Humboldt early in the morning before going to work. Now, who could that be?
Your systems are online.
Seriously, who could that be? Why are they in the planet? And I cannot target them. Oh, well. Death. Now, if you get really lucky, maybe we'll actually get data gameplay with the Star Runner. Doubtful, but it would be nice to see. Alright, so we've hit up 061. No, just we were just down. It's not. Alright, 056.
Landing gear up.
Ah, trooper. All right, that's fair. Yeah, I guess it would be red if it was claimed. That's odd. Isn't that the same?
Quantum drive is now
We just detect
off.
that through the planet? That's the same thing we were detecting. We just detected that Freelancer Max through the planet.
Landing gear down.
I saw him over at Grim Hacks too in that Freelancer Max. I wonder if he's just like running a rock with a crime stat. Oh, Death, that would be nice to see. I do wonder what sort of... he just shut down. Did he? Did he shut down? Okay, his EM just spiked. I wonder if he's scanning. I bet he's got a rock in the back of that thing. Ah, yeah, he's scanning. He's got a rock. Although, rock mining with a crime stat seems like a gamble. Because, like, I could just pop him, I would be entirely justified, and then I can go grab all the rocks out of his rock for free. Like, he is brave. He is being super brave. Yeah, I have no idea on the tachyon guns. I don't really mess around with the Defender a lot. Haha, clipped the pole.
Landing
Which,
complete.
I still want to know why they put damn poles on a landing pad. Like, why? Like, someone has never seen a helipad. Like, oh yeah, let me put all these poles on this helipad where someone can get tripped up and
Weapons
crash.
offline.
Alright, let's go see what 056 has for us. And just because we have confirmed that people are operating in the area, we'll just send that back up. Yeah, Trooper, like, you can definitely tell that, they are designed by artists and programmers and not actual, you know, people in any sort of aviation industry whatsoever. Yeah, Leva, have a good one, man. Like with the train. Oh man, I wish we had trains here. I say that like we have Amtrak, which passes through. Well, used to it was once a day, and now it's 3 times a week. All right, so base price diamond. Fill up. Acetine's not bad. Still caps at 300, but that's a nice combination with diamond. You could do the Laranite. It's not a bad amount of Laranite. But again, we're not doing it because 2721. I think that Freelancer just flew overhead. Oh, that is a stock Freelancer. That is not the max. Yeah, Jason, like I'm there with you. Like I am a big proponent of public transit, and like I live in Arkansas, so our public transit is pretty much non-existent. Like, okay, so for example, a few years ago, I used to live in Texarkana, which is a border city on the border of Texas and Arkansas. Um, there was a bus system for public transit, and I tried to use it a few times, just to, you know, really see what it was like. And it was cheap. It was like $1.25, you know, to get on.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Well, something is not having fun.
Launch complete.
What is that awful sound? Oh, that is an awful sound. Is he gonna light us up?
Attention. Engines overheating.
That is an absolutely awful sound.
Engines overheating.
We're gonna jump, though, just to get that awful sound off of us. Come on, light us up. Light us up. Launch it. Come on, buddy. Launch it. Like, he keeps locking, and he's definitely still looking at us, but he won't actually launch. Whatever.
Quantum drive is now. Landing gear.
Oh, that sound is still going, though.
Weapons offline.
Maybe if we get out of the... No? Really? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, Apple, no crime stat. Although I think missile lock-on is supposed to be considered a hostile action, so you can actually engage if they do it.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
There it is. There's our 134A. Alright, this is going to be super annoying. We might actually have to swap this kitty cat. Oh, that is awful. I gotta say, though, for a brief moment, I got very excited that we were about to get lit up.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Ugh. I just have to make it to... Hold on. We're just gonna... put that down a little bit. Or is it something else? Is it part of the announcer volume? No.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep that super low for the moment. Death, if I self-destruct, then I have to wake up at Olisar. Come on, map. Yeah, Ian, like, you know, I don't have to listen to the raging danger sounds. It's like when your car has that check engine light come on, like you can hear the rattle. So you just turn up the music so you don't actually hear that oil pan shaking. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna mute that for just a little bit. Just a little. Maybe one. Maybe one. Or is it verbosity? Is that it? Is it the verbosity? I don't even know what verbosity is. We're gonna jump to Area 18. Then go by Genie, because we need to set it by Genie. Then we'll swap for another type of cat, which is a shame. Like, really, I could just store this one and get it back. Ah, thank you, Trooper. Well, that's the case. I'm just gonna turn that back on because I don't really mind the verbosity. It's the yeah. That is annoying.
Quantum drive is now off.
All right, now we can jump to Baijini. A little low on the horizon, isn't it? You know, Ian, sometimes I feel like that I am absolutely full of verbosity.
Quantum drive.
Definitely something that I demonstrate.
Quantum drive is now.
That was weird. Did you see that? We got the notification that a missile was inbound, and then it disappeared. Yeah, Alex, Ryder is usually more expensive than Woodruff. Hey, look, a Gladius, and he's gone.
Attention.
Is that agoraphobic, like the fear of going outside? That's right, Death, just passing through. Right through our hull. This is the most
Please
annoying
proceed to
thing.
assigned
Like,
landing bay.
what if you're just like not even shooting people, just locking on to cause the lock-on spam sound?
Landing gear down.
You know, it's been a long time since I've attempted it, so I think we're gonna go for the reverse parking if we can. Yeah, that looks good. Straight enough. Just slide that on through.
Port impact warning.
Nah.
Starboard impact warning. Port impact warning.
Ah, cut it short. Dang. It's been a while since I've done it.
Complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Got hesitant. Cut it short. Wait. Okay. Dang it. I don't want to wait. Turns out my volume was just too low. You know, Parker, I'd like to see that. And now that we're away, we can actually turn the audio back up. What do we have? That 75, I think. Close enough. Oh, I can still hear it up there. Yeah, we'll just store the ship, call it back out, and get back to it. So, that was 056, I believe. Oh, Parker, that sucks. Um, come on. Come on. Don't tell me. I wonder. Of course. Of course. Thought that elevator was taking a little while. And of course we have a bad token, so wait one while I refresh my Star Citizen client. Yeah, it does. I think maybe you're right. It's telling us to go ahead and go home, get parked. We got lucky though. We got on the ground, reset our spawn point, and then it decided to 30K. So you guys know about the Oh, Alex, I am so sorry. Oh, if you want, we can probably fix that. Okay, so you guys know they're having the horror story competition right now. Like, submit a scary story. I actually submitted a horror story. If you guys would like to check it out, I will link you my short story for the for the competition. Let me just get it here. Okay, there it is. All right, so here's my my short story for the competition. Which I think is the scariest thing that's been submitted. Oh, thank you. Hit those upvotes. Thank you. All right, let's get a proper non-alarming caterpillar going. Oh, a hot dog. Hold on, we're gonna eat a double dog. The wrong way. Oh, they need to fix that. Like, who eats a hot dog upside down? What monster eats a hot dog upside down? Oh, no water? Like, I pretty much drink nothing but water in real life. So, like, even on a video game, it feels weird to, like, drink a soda. I feel like that's a great way to drop both of the hot dogs in the double dog. Jason, funny you say that. A long time ago, I was taking the train out of Chicago, and I was at the station waiting for my train. And I went to go get a hot dog, and he was like, I asked how I wanted it. I'm like, oh, just regular, because like I was just gonna put like some mustard on it myself and be good. Well, apparently A regular hot dog in Chicago is not the same as a regular hot dog in Arkansas. And that thing was topped to the max with relish and everything else. I was actually going back home. I had visited a friend in Joliet and Naperville area, and then we spent some time in Chicago, and then I got the train back home. I just kind of took the trip as a spur-of-the-moment thing back when I could. Like, yeah, I'll go up to Chicago, spend some time, you know, palling around, checking out various places. And what I love to do is just take like a small backpack with just the basics, some clothes and stuff, and then just go somewhere. You know, celery salt doesn't actually sound that bad. Hey, Ed, we're actually just getting some price checks. You missed it. We narrowly avoided a retaliator, and then narrowly avoided a... Well, we got the 30K, but we were already at a station, so we were okay from the 30K. Not yet, Laramie. I'm still waiting patiently by my phone. Waiting to... Whoa, I was not on that. Which, it's actually been kind of bad today for my legs. Like, I stood in my kitchen for like 30 minutes, and my feet just absolutely died. So I am laid up at the moment, compression socks, everything else. Like, this is what I hate though, it's just like the blood pooling in my feet. Well, Death, I am either children and or women, because that is... Well, when I ate my hot dogs, that's how I ate them. Mustard and ketchup and nothing else. Oh, no, Death. I actually didn't fly. I took the train both ways.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake.
Amtrak for the win.
Your systems are online.
Hey, Ravenclaw's back, too. Welcome back, Ravenclaw. Probably our richest contestant during the 100K a question trivia giveaway. You know, VP, I gotta agree with you there. I had no idea it was a thing, too. Oh, Ed, you missed it. The other day, we were actually flying cargo full caterpillars in and out of Grim X. Like, it was fun.
Impact warning.
Attention. I have been authorized to
Really?
scan your vehicle for security purposes.
Really?
Please halt your vehicle and stand by.
Didn't even make it out of the hangar.
Pilot, this scan is compulsory. You will be arrested if you do not bring your vehicle.
It's a caterpillar,
to an
man.
halt.
It's a cat. They're floaty. Guy, that actually took about a full day. Like, I got on the train at, I got on the train about 10:40 at night. Oh, he is moving in. Awful close. And now he's leaving. But, yeah, I got on the train at 10:40 at night, and I made it to Chicago about 6 p.m., 7 p.m. the next day. It would have been a lot sooner, but unfortunately, the Texas Eagle has a lot of delays since they don't really, own those lines. So they have to make way for UP a lot. And we can't make the jump to Wallace, so we will shortcut to Lyria. Yeah, Ian, you got it, man. Oh, negative, Ed. I did not get blown up. We survived. We made it out. Yeah, Cal, like, I love Amtrak, and I take any chance I can to use Amtrak. Actually, I have never lived in a city that did not have an Amtrak station. Alright, where is it? There's my spot. Yeah, Apple. See, the reason that is because, like, the way the Amtrak is set up with their route, they pretty much go along the highways. So, you know, the interstate kind of changed how things are laid out and goes on a shorter path overall. And the whole, you know, they have to, make way for UP. So sometimes they can pull onto a siding and have to wait like a full hour before they actually get to move because there's no other siding. Because, like, I'll take the train from Malvern to Texarkana at times, and we'll still have to wait for a train. And also, usually, once they hit the Dallas-Fort Worth area, they get sidelined for, like, up to 3 hours while waiting for, like, a fresh train to come in and get recoupled. What sucks about that is they'll allow you to stay on the train, but they shut down the generators, so air conditioning's out, loses power, everything else. And, I mean, you're free to walk about the station or, you know, the city. There's some nice things to see in that part. You know, like, I used to, when I lived in Texarkana, I get the train at, like, 5 in the morning, take it down to Dallas, walk around the aquarium, and then take the train back that evening. Yeah, Parker. That's the thing. Like, especially like Midwest and out west. Like, if you're not in California, you're pretty much not getting Amtrak, which is really sad. And yeah, Death, I'll let you know. Like, it's probably gonna be a while. Like, unless like I can convince Amtrak to let me ride for free and just like live stream the whole experience, which it's not a bad idea actually. Maybe I can set something up with Amtrak. Maybe they can sponsor me. Raven, pretty much anything that would work for a constellation. So, titanium, astatine when it's cheap. As much as I hate medical supplies, if you can get them cheap, like a low 16, you could run medical supplies from Microtech area into New Babbage. But again, only if it is cheap. If it's high 16s or 17s, don't bother. And really, maybe just don't run it at all.
Landing gear down.
Distilled spirits wouldn't actually be bad either, like from Shady Glen. That way you could get that whole smuggler fill.
Front impact warning.
Yeah.
Front impact warning. Landing complete.
We're overshot on the nose, but whatever.
Weapons offline.
Yeah, Apple, I would love to see that. And yeah, Parker. Oh, man. Okay, so, like, some of the best times I've ever had was on Amtrak. It was like riding the train back. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind seeing that, Raven, like a little passenger caterpillar. Also, one of the best things about Amtrak is that they serve alcohol pretty much throughout the day. And, like, I know you can get it on the airplane, but on Amtrak, it's actually, like, bar price. Like, you can get a screwdriver for $7 instead of having to pay, like, $12 on an airplane. And they also allow you to bring your own food. You know, like, on a plane, it's like, man, you can bring 4 ounces. Amtrak, you can just stuff a picnic basket. Alright, so we get to wait probably 10 minutes again, so we'll just come back to 045. I guess we can head out to 048. Parker, they can be, so I've only ever had a sleeper cabin once, and they actually have 2 or 3 different models. Oh yeah, Death. Amtrak is super cheap. Like, for me to go from here to to Texarkana, which, I mean, isn't really a long trip, but it's like $7, I think? $8, maybe? Like, I can get it to Austin, I think, for like 70. But the sleeper cabins themselves, the trick to getting them like cheap is to try to buy them once you're already on the train. But that's also not guaranteed to be available. Like if you're just doing a roomette, which has basically like a bunk bed style setup, like you've got the 2 seats that face each other, and they fold into a bed, and there's like a bed that folds down. The price is kind of high. Like it's probably going to be comparable to a moderately priced to more expensive hotel. At the same time, though, you do also get your meals for free. They're included in your ticket price. So if you consider, like, you know, your breakfast, lunch, dinner, that's pretty comparable. That's, you know, probably, I'm just going to ballpark like $100 right there. As far as, I would only call it savings since you're spending it, but it's not something you have to pay extra for. You also have access to showers, which is very nice. And I would probably say more well-maintained, like, bathroom facilities as well. And also having your own room is just nice. Yeah, like, I took the train actually from Sacramento, California to Springfield, and then from there down to my hometown in Arkansas. And I wish we had a sleeper cabin from California to Springfield, because that was like a 3-day trip by train. And we had a sleeper cabin from our connection to Arkansas. And that was a nice experience. I was 12 at the time, too, so I didn't really care that much, but I sleep on my stomach, and that's very hard to do in a seat. And admittedly, the seating on Amtrak is pretty roomy. Like, you can stretch out. There is no issue with legroom. But, you know, if you sleep on your stomach, that doesn't really work. Like, usually I just go sleep in the observation car, because you could actually stretch out on the benches there.
Landing gear down.
And, you know, you've got the windows, and, you know, at night it's pretty much just all black. Like, if you're rolling through a town, you'll get the street lights that go by. But everyone always sits in their seats. No one ever really seems to sleep in the observation car. Springfield, Illinois, I want to say it was. Yeah. But yeah, it was super scenic. Like, you go through the Rocky Mountains, all the tunnels. And for a lot of it, you know, it's just pretty much wilderness. Or, like, you just see a bunch of old towns. Actually, pretty much, if you listen to the song City of New Orleans by John Prine and Stephen Goodman, it's pretty much that. Passing towns that have no names. I will say, though, the Missouri scenery is very Fox and the Hound, if that makes sense.
Impact warning.
Because you're passing through a lot of parts of Missouri that have not seen civilization
Impact warning.
in a long time. Okay, so maybe I should turn that verbosity down. Yeah, exactly, too. Yeah, I could get into a passenger Caterpillar. The Amtrak sponsored it. Yeah, Apple. Like, okay, so they have these around Poplar Bluff in Missouri, or at least close to that station. They have a series of like the super old power lines that run the track, and they still have like the glass things on top, like the glass like bulb protectors almost. Yeah, that's it. The Amdrake Cat Track. Oh, really, Ian? I use that as an excuse. Well, actually, that's when I'll just about be ending the stream, so that actually works out. Speaking of, 048 is disappointing. I mean, it's not bad for diamond, but can we... Yeah, we can fill up. Uh-oh. Sorry, just double checking my connection. Looks like my stream just took a nosedive there. Looks like it's time for us to go stream snipe on NASA. Ah, 2 hours, okay. Alright, now let's go back to 045 and see if we can actually check our commodities. Excuse you. There we go. Yeah, Parker. Oh, man. I'm gonna get back on the trains. Hey, good job, Ian. Actually, you know, Ian.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
Tell you what.
Your systems
If you have the money to do chlorine, go to Crusader, buy at ArcCorp 157, and sell to Deacons on the opposite side of the planet. You could do that run like 6 or 7 times an hour with a Caterpillar. Actually, you can do that at around Microtech as well. Pretty much any place that sells chlorine, fluorine, and then run it to any of the medical outposts. Be way faster than taking it into Area 18. Okay, 061. I need 048. Sorry, not 048, 045. That's true. Yeah, I would do it around Microtech then, instead of Crusader. Give me 1 second. Let me look it up. So you're looking at running like chlorine, fluorine. So let's say
quantum drive is now off.
trade ports. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just come to a stop while I'm looking this up. Okay, so for example, you could go to like Schumann Mining Facility, SMCA8, and you could buy chlorine or fluorine, because fluorine would be the next step up from chlorine. Buy that at SMCA8 on Calliope, and then take it over to, I think it's Anvik or Caltag. So you could actually do that on the same moon without ever actually having to leave the moon. So yeah, actually, that is a good alternative if you want to do the fluorine run, but don't want to mess with Yayla. Yeah, Parker, have a good one, man. Good luck with the groceries. Oh, Ian. If that's the case, you can do the same run, but by... Hold on. If you can buy iodine, buy iodine. 20k buy-in, 5k profit. Alex, he's building himself back up. He had a bit of a nasty tumble. The dread pirate that must not be named. Yeah, if this is still right, I'll have to double check. Like I said, Shadow 88 Ninja. That name feels familiar. I feel like we saw them at the last ArcCorp. Yeah, Ian, same location will work. Again, if they have it. Like, I'm double checking. Hold on, I'm gonna have to use Camille's SC trade tools. Let me get down on the ground. Sorry, I had Galog saved on a bookmark. I don't have SC trade tools saved. Galog hasn't really been updated in a while, so before you actually go specifically to Calliope, I just want to make damn sure. Because, like, I always re-research it whenever I do a video, and then I immediately forget what's around microtech.
Front impact warning. Rear impact warning. Landing complete.
All right. Sorry, just tabbing out right quick to check this. Okay. Okay, so I have told you wrong. But it's okay, because you can do the exact same moon. Instead of going to SMCA 8, go to SMCA 6. SMCA 6 will have astatine, chlorine, fluorine, hydrogen, iodine. So yeah, you can run iodine to either of the research outposts. Yeah, so you want 6, not 8. SC Trade Tools, Laramie. 1 second, I will get you the link. Here it is. You know what? Why not? Let's accept this friend request. Let's see if they followed us in. Actually, you know what? We're just going to do some quick investigative journalism right quick. Honestly, you should never accept a friend request from someone you don't know, because they can use that request, or at least the friend, to find out where you are in the verse. Oh, that's that guy who was advertising for his pirate outfit. He was the one at 045 or 056 with us earlier with the Retaliator. Yeah, Larrabee. Alright, let's see if we can actually trade here now. Come on. There we go. That is disgusting. Wow, even tungsten is up a little bit here. Same thing with diamond. Okay, so 045 is definitely seeing some traffic. Oh, Ian, it is SMCA 6 on Calliope to 1 second. Yeah, SMCA 6 to either Anvik or Caltech. Like, whatever. You can take it to either one. Yeah, so, like, take it to Caltech. Once the price starts going low, you can take it to Anvik. So you can choose whichever one you like more, Anvik or Caltech. When it starts getting low, to swap out. Yeah, this is, actually, no, this is Walla. We're actually about to go to Lyria. We actually just finished up with prices on Walla. Heading to Lyria now. Yeah, Ian, you can run iodine. Once you have 20,000, you'll be making 5k a pop. Which, you know, still isn't really that much. Like,
Aboard your Drake interplanetary.
honestly, if you're just trying to do this, just doing nothing but trade, that would be the way to go.
Complete.
But you'll make a lot more running missions, and you don't have to risk any money. Because it takes 20k just to make 5k with that run. And you'll make a lot more money in the low end if you just do missions. Yes, Kalak. Yeah, you can do all three. You can do fluorine, chlorine, and if you're just super hard up, iodine. And really, iodine is just kind of that low end, like if you absolutely want to do trade to make money and nothing else. Okay, yeah, if you're dead set on doing it with nothing but trading and not missions, then yeah, iodine would probably be the way to go there. Said you won't be making a lot, but it'll get you started, and it's cheap. Oh, that's fair. Haha, that's right, Coyote. Sorry, I'm just double checking OBS. My bitrate, my upload speed just keeps dropping. I might as well hit leverage since we're aimed at it.
Quantum drive is now
Alright, let's go check out
Quantum
leverage.
drive is now off.
I'll pop that around 500-ish. Laramie, is your landing gear down? Don't know yet, Coyote. We're actually going to save Humboldt for last. Yeah, Laramie, deploy your landing gear and then try it again. See what happens. I'm gonna overshoot that because I wasn't looking.
Attention. Engines overheating. Attention. Engines overheating.
Yeah, like, so for example, Laramie, I've got my landing gear deployed. I decouple, and I'm not dropping. Like it's pretty much that 3.9 decoupled flight mode. Like, as long as the landing gear is out. Now let's kill that headlight. Actually, we kind of need that, don't we?
Deck impact warning.
And yeah, we can just land flat here.
Front impact warning. Port impact warning.
Yeah, sure thing, Larry. Let me know how it goes. And we'll kill engines, leave the shields up. Hey, Harem, how are things going, man? Welcome back, Ian. Oh, Harem, what? No, man. Only Monica. Oh, what? You deleted her file? I don't think she likes that when you do that. Yeah, Laramie. As long as landing gear is down, you can get that sweet, beautiful 3.9 decoupled flight mode. Ugh, 766, can't even fill up. Come on. OBS, why must the upload? It's been a while since I've updated it. Looks like I'll have to update it again. Alright, so Loveridge is a bust. That is an absolute disappointment. Alright, so from here we'll probably go SAL-2 or SAL-5. Then we will wrap up with Humboldt Mines. Sorry, I'm trying to get my ISP to go back up here, but this whole, like, living in Arkansas thing, it just keeps constantly dropping. Alright, hopefully we're back here. Sorry about that.
Engines online.
Alright, hopefully you guys can
Launch.
hear me. Oh, come on. OBS, why do you do this?
Port impact warning.
Alright, testing. Am I coming through? Are you guys receiving? This is what I hate about living in Arkansas. Yeah, Tio, we're still trying to be on.
Quantum drive is now.
Just checking my connection to see if there's anything else that is, anything else that's really just hitting it.
Quantum drive is now off.
I've got nothing else downloading. Nothing else uploading. So it's just my ISP. Yeah, Cowdy, I pretty much had to also. Yeah, sorry guys. This is, like I said, what I get for living in Arkansas. That's right, Don. It is the Best in Show, which many people really, really hate it. But I love the Best in Show Caterpillar. Especially since it has fancy lights to highlight the fuselage to show you what color it actually is.
Landing gear down.
Alright. And since we are a big sexy caterpillar, we get the big beautiful landing pad.
warning. Deck impact warning. Port impact warning.
And we are down.
Complete.
Hey, Raven, do they have the chat stream available on the NASA stream, or they have it turned off so people can't say that the Earth is flat? Wait, where are we? Are we at SAL5? Yes, we are. Okay. Jump through all this noise. Oh, man, let's not talk about that autopilot for Hurston. Ugh. Oh no, YouTube is telling me that my bitrate stream is too high. I don't know, like, I've tried 4500, and that just looks awful. Not this again. Alright, so we'll go to SAL2. Check what they have, and then come back for SAL5. That's right. Of course you're at this fat. What's the technical term? It's not a sphere, but like a, what, like an oblique spheroid or something? Like it's not exactly a sphere, but like some sort of egg shape. Yeah, Ian, I've actually seen something on that guy. Something of his I've seen. Oh, now I don't remember what it was.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Alright, let's go check out SCL2. Which I think is... Nope. Stay away from Love Rage. That is nothing but disappointment. Humboldt, I will come for you yet. That's not over here. So it must be... right there. Yeah, see, Cody, I feel like I have a very Cave Johnson approach when it comes to science. I believe in it, I'm excited for it, I have no understanding of it whatsoever. Like, I struggle in Kerbal Space Program. I try my best, I just am not
Quantum
good
drive is now
at such things. Keep that going, nice and slow, nice and even. We'll buck it up just a little bit more here. Oh, what am I doing?
gear down.
All right.
Front impact warning. Front impact warning. Rear impact warning. Starboard impact warning.
All right, much better. Sorry, I pretty much overshot. Oh, I like the Senpaku guy. What? Oh, I hit the wrong button here. Oh, wow. Hold on. I gotta refresh here. There we go. You know, Raven, usually I don't. Like, I kind of glanced over just to double check something with the bitrate to see if it evened out. And, it's like, you know, I did it for a second, glanced back over, and realized I was still cruising at a very high rate of speed. Which is, not great for slowing down in the Caterpillar. That's a really good price. Huh. Now, why is it that diamond is at 587, but titanium is at base? We're at SAL2, right? Yeah, SAL2. So SAL2 has base price titanium at the moment. And it's the afternoon. Like, kids should be getting out of school, buying titanium or what have you. That's right, kids. Don't buy titanium. Don't do trade. Maybe Raven. Are you guys getting buffering? I'm noticing that I'm getting buffering again. Sorry, I'm just checking my settings. Ugh. Okay, we're trying again. It still seems to be having some sort of issue. I don't know what is going on with my connection, but it's really irksome. I am probably going to have to phone my ISP and see what the crap is going on. Hopefully this is coming through okay for you guys now, or at the very least somewhat manageable. I don't know what the video quality will be like, though. I reset it to the recommended bitrate of 4500. But it seems like my ISP cannot even handle that at the moment.
Landing gear down. Front impact warning. Starboard impact warning.
Negative, Raven. Like, it's a bright, sunshiny day. That's the thing. Like, there's nothing going on. weather-wise, that should be, you know, messing with it. It's just, again, I think it's just because I live in a very technologically behind location. Haha, coyote. Like I'm checking all my outbound traffic, my upload, and there's nothing really else going on. Which, let me just double check again. Oh, Raven, you shouldn't have to watch in 480p though, you know? Let's see. Let's see what's sending. Yeah, like literally nothing else is open. Yeah, so looks like it's something on my provider's end. It's just really, ugh. I would expect something like this in 2008, you know, not 2020. Yeah, Kai, it is cable, so you could be right, and they are literally the only game in town. Oh, wow, look at that massive disparity between SAL5 and SAL2. I can still fill up, though. Can't even buy a Grecium. Oh, that's decent to see. Maybe that's it, Kai. Maybe there's just a bunch of other streamers in my town that I don't know about. Yeah, I can see that quality drop in the preview. I hate that. Oh, that is disgusting. Like, I'll keep it for now. Yeah, like, I'm only getting at, like, 2,600 kilobits a second at the moment. Like, that is a pitiful upload speed. My upload speed is supposed to be, like, 10 times better than that. And, like, it keeps persisting. Like, it will not meter out. Oh, hey, look who it is. I know that guy. And, I mean, maybe it's something with OBS. Maybe I just need to actually update it.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Coyote, do we know what the
Landing gear up.
latency is supposed to be with that?
Landing gear down.
Ha! Ha ha, Raven. That's right.
Landing gear up. Quantum drive is now on.
Kai, that could be it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like I said, being the only provider in town, it's not really like they have to work on their infrastructure. Well, Kai, we're actually doing teaching in schools at this location, this particular district.
Engines overheating.
So that is still a thing here. it seems like it'll meter out for just a little bit, then it'll dive back down again. Fortunately, we're coming up on the tail end, so I'll probably have to end the stream early because of these ISP issues. Oh, and again, there I go. Got distracted with talking, not checking my distance.
Attention. Engines overheating. Attention. Engines overheating.
And let me get down on the ground here, then I can catch up with chat.
Front impact warning. Landing gear down. Front impact warning. Landing complete.
We on the hump? We are.
Rear impact
Oh, too much of a strafe.
launch complete. Landing complete.
I don't feel like it's complete. Still on the hump. We just need to
Launch
rotate.
complete.
So we hugged that too much. We hit the other hump. Screw the rotate just a little bit. Jackpot. All right, we're good.
Engines offline.
See, Cody, that sounds nice. I might have to look into that. Hopefully we're... think we're evening back out. Sorry, I just keep checking my, OBS. Yeah, you know, like, I got it pretty much literally out the gate over, I think it was by Genie. Ooh, wow. Okay, so that's not what I expected. 755, which seems to be, like, one of the higher prices at Humboldt. So, we're gonna go back to, what was that, SAL 5? 5 or 2? And yeah, Coyote, we really do. Elite Dangerous knocks out of the park when it comes to landing. I don't like any of these. None of these at all. You know what? Why not? We're still gonna make 75,000. So we're gonna take that into Grim, just like Gruff requested, and end it there. No, we got pulled over. Like, literally as soon as I opened the hangar door, they told me to stop.
Engines online.
Ugh.
Impact warning.
Yeah, the orbital stations for cities seems to be where it happens the most. It's a low jump.
Quantum drive is on.
And away we go. Hey Havoc, not bad except for my my internet just seems to keep having a time. Keeps dropping the stream constantly. Yeah, Raven, have a nice one, man. Catch you around. Oh yeah, Havoc, but it's still annoying. Especially if you're trying to watch, you know? I don't know, maybe it's evened out. Like it's still saying it's bad around 4600. I'm gonna try upping the bit rate again, see if I can get back to that amount that I was enjoying. Maybe improve the quality just a little bit. Hey, Jason. Yeah, it is. As soon as you deploy your landing gear, Laramie was saying it looks like it's a fix for the not being able to take off in decoupled mode. So I will abuse it as much as I possibly can. Oh, Havoc, they'll probably keep the, they'll probably keep all of these systems on servers for themselves. So, like, you know, Crusader will be on one set of servers, Pyro will be on another set of servers. Pretty much do it like Elite Dangerous does it. I mean, it's already a little lonely in the verse right now. Hey, Gruff. We bought some very high-priced titanium at $7.55 from Humboldt. Surprisingly enough, it was SCL2? Was that what we went to? That had base price titanium. Yeah, we bought some very high priced titanium at Humboldt just because I was there. And we are taking it into Grim Hex. And then I will have to end it there. Because, one, I am starting to feel it. And whatever's going on with my ISP, I want it to be over soon.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, like space clouds would be nice. I don't really understand what the holdup is with clouds, but at the same time, I am not a programmer, so I'm not going to question it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, I'm trying not to, Death. It's just like I said with the whole kidney blood pressure combination thing. It just makes it difficult to go for extended periods of time. That seems like a really shallow jump. I don't really know if I trust that. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you know, you could lag someone out of a game by throwing a smoke grenade. There's a 600i. A sentinel. Ooh. I wonder if we're going to get shut down. Looks like he might be after that 600i. He is pretty close. But he's not turning to engage, so I think we're going to be alright. And a Banu Defender.
Landing gear down. Front impact warning. Front impact warning.
And in we go.
Front impact warning. Landing complete.
And no one on our tail end. We're just gonna stay in the seat. Wait for that to close, then we'll go unload this and be done. That sentinel got really close. Oh yeah, he is scanning us big time. But we're safe.
Weapons offline.
Hey Don, not really. Right now drug running is just very very stifled, too tightly regulated. Like for example, you can't even sell slam right now. Like you can buy it, but you can't sell it. So I don't really see the drug gameplay right now as viable as a repeatable gameplay loop. Like you can make some money at it, but if you're trying to make a consistent amount of money just like as a regular actual profession, you're gonna spend a very long time being stuck at certain... Hold on, I have to check this guy out. Stuck at certain terminals. Alright. Yeah, like Neon and ETAM is alright, but like as far as trading goes, you can pretty much meet or beat those trade profits in a, you know, freelancer max, essentially trading legal stuff. Yeah, that's another thing too. With the amount that you have to invest in it, with a 30K, yeah, like if a 30K happening, you pretty much lose out on hundreds of thousands. Also because, like, unless you're trading to Grim Hex, you're trading at locations where your ship isn't really safe. Oh yeah, Cody, I would love to do that. Running some half sketch, you know, heart and kidneys across the verse. Yeah, we successfully got our titanium into Grim Hex. And now we unload. So not a lot of cash, but you know, it's something. Yeah, you know, Coyote, Elite Dangerous actually has something like that. Where, like, you can actually make tons of money in small ships by running ridiculously long routes. Alright, so, we are going to end it there. So I will catch you guys around. Graph usually for the price. Or if it's just in a location that you like to frequent. Realize how loud it is right in this particular area. There we go. A little bit quieter. Ooh, someone is fighting outside. Yeah, that one is pretty fast. It's just the time it takes to unload in bulk. Alright, so we are going to end it here for now, guys. So I will catch you around later. Ah, you're welcome, Ian. Sounds like someone exploded. So, until tomorrow, you guys know the drill. Stay safe, good luck, have fun, stay dry, drink some water. Be sure to vote if you are registered to vote and are living in America. Also, watch the amount of sodium that you're consuming in your food. And I will catch you tomorrow. Until next time, keep on trucking. Good night.